All right, so I'm in the driver's seat, all right? So facing forward, all right? We're gonna call the driver's side left, right. I always get those confused. I don't know what it is. This is what I'm telling you for the video, all right? To do the left side, the driver's side, you're gonna turn your steering wheel right, all right? To do the passenger side, which is the right side, you're gonna turn your steering wheel left. You're gonna go all the way on both sides. Whichever side, you're gonna pull off these two nuts I'm about to, well, 4 nuts I'm about to show you. You're only pulling off 4 nuts when you get behind the wheel, all right? And I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna start with the passenger. I only need to show you one side because it's the same thing. So I'm just gonna show you the passenger and I'm gonna continue on to the drivers myself, all right? All right, so I just went all the way left to do the right side. Now I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna show you. All right, so from what I'm seeing right here, you're only gonna need to take off that nut, that screw on the bottom, and the screw over it. All right. So you got. Damn, the sun. Let me try to get this right so you can see this. Let me block the sun. So you got one on the bottom right there, and you got haze. All I'm seeing is haze, and you got another one right there. All right. So you got 1 and 2. All right. Take off those. That's gonna be. Those look like T25s. They're not T25, I'll let you know, but they look like T25 Torques. All right, so I just put this in. This is T25 Torques, all right? This fit. So, and the reason why I know the sizes, because like I said, I did 25 years on 2-cycle. And they put Torques in everything on 2-cycle. So I really don't need to show you this, but I'm trying to do one hand, like always. And then unscrew. That's out. And you get the other one right here. So I have to do it in one hand. Well, I don't need the swivel on this one. The other one I kind of did, and I dropped that screw, but I'll find it. All right. All right. So once you got this off, those screws off. There gotta be a way to lift this. Go under it. And you're gonna get it. Pull it out from this lip right here. It's gonna be hard for me to do it with one hand. Let me put this down. You're gonna need, I need 2 hands for this. But you're gonna basically pull it out of this lip right here. See if I can put this. Where you can see. Just give me 1 second. So I don't know if the camera caught it, but basically you just want to pry this part out, because this part goes under here. We got to get in here. 2 10mm bolts. Let me get a flashlight. All right, because, wait a minute. All right, right there. 2 10mm nuts. So I absolutely, let me see if I can touch it with something so you can see it. I absolutely can't do this with one hand. So I'm just going to show you the nuts. That's going to be one right there. And the other one is right here. There and here. Right? And get yourself a flashlight because it's kind of hard to see in there. All right, so this thing don't want to focus. Come on. So because of the tire, I had to put a swivel on it. All right. If I take off the tires, you probably have an easier time. I got swivels, so you know, save me time. If you got swivel, use a swivel. If not, take off your tires. That's the bolt I pulled out. That's 10 millimeter. Got one more. All right, so because my car is low, like very low, I have to get a jack. I'm gonna try just jacking on one side, and I believe it's 4 bolts. I took it off of 4. I believe it's 4 bolts, but don't quote me. Let me get under this car. All right, so this 4 of these in the motor compartment. 4 of these. 1, 2, and I lifted the other 2 already. 3, and then 4 is over here. All right, so let me collect these, and I'm gonna show you how to lift those. So these, what you want to do is get something pointy, push all the way down, push all the way down. You hear it click. You never hear that one click, but from under, you're gonna go under it and lift upwards. All right, try to make sure you don't lose this, because if these pop up, they're gonna go flying. And the same thing here. Put your finger over it, lift it out. Notice how I'm throwing everything into a box. As I'm getting done, I'm throwing everything into a box. There should be clips. I think there's clips under here that all you do is you're gonna lift up. Yeah, I feel it grabbing. You're gonna lift upwards and then out. All right, so those are the clips right there. That came out a little easy. So, all right, so we do have to go in here. We're gonna have to move this sensor. I believe that's a temp sensor for the temperature. Don't quote me, but I don't have the MMI, and I have that, and I had that on my other Audi when I did that grill. So I'm assuming that's a temperature sensor. If anybody else knows, want to correct me, go ahead. All right, so I did the passenger side, I did the driver side. Now what's left for me is to jack up the car, get under it, and I'm ready to start pulling this bumper. Oh, wait a minute, there's 2 screws in here. Not bad. That's it right there. You gotta remove these 2 screws. That looks like a T25 again. It's gonna be a T25 or a T27. This is a T25. All right, so I got one of these, you know what I mean, to make things go just a little quicker. I don't really need a swivel for that. I just happen to have it on. Damn, is that the one that gotta come on? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's in there. think he's for a Bronco. Alright, so this right here, you're gonna go back. I have to use two hands for this, so, but yeah, I'm gonna have to use two hands for this. I can't do it with one hand, but oh, you're gonna go back and work that out. That should come out. I might need two hands. I still have to pull that back. All right, but you got the idea. Use two hands, pull back that clip, and work that weather sensor out, or whatever that is. All right. All right, so I had to go get T15. I just jacked my car up, but I'm gonna go under. But to go back to when we had to peel this back and we went in there for the two 10mm, I should have disconnected the fog lights from the wiring. I should have left the bulb in and just pulled out the wiring, but I'm gonna get it when I pull it from here. And I got something going on over here because I try to pry both sides. That side is stuck in, so I don't know if it's paint. I don't know, man. I hope that they didn't put a screw through that because I ripped it. I pulled that shit. I heard it rip. But let me get under. All right, so I'm under the car. I'm trying to figure out what side this is gonna take. This is a T15. So let me how I explain this. All right, you see part of the bumper, blue. This is blue. So, you know, this is blue. So this is part of the bumper. Everything connected to the bumper, I'm taking off. All right, that's going to be a total of 8 screws. T15. All right. If you got a black car, just go with T15, man. Anything that T15 fits, that's what you're taking out. I'll put down the phone. All right, so I dropped one screw right there, but yeah, T15. Another T15 trying to go through with the lens. All right, so everything connected to blue, you're gonna take off. Where we at? All right, y'all got the idea, man. I'm gonna turn off this camera, collect my bolts, man. All right, so I got a total of 8 bolts. These are the little ones. All right, see my finger? Those are the little bolts that we just took out, 8 of them. Now to get back to the 10mm screw that we took off. While we was in the wheel well and we peeled back the liner, you could disconnect the fog lights from there. I didn't do that, and I'm not gonna do it. I already passed that. I'm gonna get it from when I pull the bumper off. So I started pulling here already. You want to come to where your tire is and start yanking. Get that corner out. I don't know what's going on with that other corner. I'm a little afraid, but I should be able to just slip this out. Yeah, I did. So, see right here? Wait. Why is everything so close up? Oh, I don't know why I did that. Alright, so I just pulled. I missed it because my camera was so close. See? Just pulled on it, brought it out. Now, this whole bumper should come out. But, hold on. Alright, so it's not that I'm getting ahead of y'all, but so it's not that I'm getting ahead of y'all, but I tried to yank off the bumper's not coming off. And for what I'm seeing is, if you have a splitter, where's my hand? Like I have, which is this. These screws that go through it, over here, they're going through this right here. So this goes into the bumper, I'm assuming, because I can't put my hand behind it. Oh, it's hard to tell, man. I'm having problems getting this shit off. So I'm gonna try to take off the bumpers on one side. I mean these screws on one side. And see if I can get the one side off. So these are the splitter. And they're gonna come down all the way. Just enough to get past that. Oh, that came out. All right, basically, after I got all those screws out, I couldn't budge this. So I didn't bother recording it because I didn't even know I could get this thing off. It wasn't feeling right. It didn't come off. Two things. Remember I said there was 8 screws on the bottom? Make that 10. Because under here, there's 3 right here in this area. All 3 of those got to come out. All right? On both sides. Then you got to take out every single screw for the splitter. The splitter was holding it on. I couldn't pull it off. So it kind of like discouraged me because I didn't think that splitter goes into the into the splash, the splash guards on the bottom, whatever you call that. But they do. So once I did that, I just shut the whole grill and everything just fell downwards. So this bumper is off. So I feel bad because I was trying to show y'all, but to go from here, right? Oh, I don't even got a light for y'all. Because now I got to disconnect the fog lights, which are right there. So however, I'm going to do that. And now we got dark. Now we got dark. But look, disconnect those fog lights. I'm going to put this camera away. I'm going to try to figure this out. After that, everything else is disconnected. It's just the fog lights. And I should have did that when I was under the wheel well. So this is my fault. Please do it when you're under the wheel well. All right, later. So this goes into your fog light. They're facing this way. At the bottom here, whoa. The bottom here, you see that clip? You push in real hard and go down. That's how you pop out your fog lights. So I'm locking it up. I lost sunlight. I started this late anyway, winter time, so it gets dark early. And yeah, man, when I come back tomorrow, when I come out, I'll probably do a little more recording while I get this grill on, but I basically did everything. Man, I really messed up, man. That's why sometimes, if I didn't come across my splitter, is screwed into here. Where's the screw holes? Any screw holes? Maybe it wasn't screwed into there, but it was sandwiched. it was sandwiched in between the car and the splitter. So I'm gonna put back those screws so they don't come off. The only thing holding on the splitter is glue. You know, that 3M tape. Yeah, cause I don't see no hole in here that the screw went through. So it's not. You have to take it off. I couldn't. I pulled, and this thing was coming with me when I was pulling. So I guess that screw was so tight, and it was sandwiched in between the splitter and the bumper, that I was taking that with me. Maybe you could get by with just loosening it. I don't know, cause I didn't do it. I took it off thinking that was the reason. But yeah, man, that was the hardest part right there, trying to figure out why my bumper's not coming off. You know? And this side I couldn't pry. There's something going on with that side. But I have a little fixing to do, because that one right there is broke. I don't want to pull on it. I gotta figure out how to reinforce that. Let me look at this one more time. Maybe I could reinforce it from under. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reinforce it from under. It goes in through the top. Right? Does it? Yeah. No. I got two. I gotta reinforce it from the top. I gotta reinforce it from the top, because the bottom has to be able to slide in. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna change my fog lights. I got fog lights and shit. You know? So I already got the bumper. I gotta pull off the bumper to do my fog lights. Might as well do them now. So it's getting late. Later, y'all. One thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna prime that right there. I'm gonna prime it, then I'm gonna paint it black. Oh shit, I just realized I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do. That cushion, I don't know if that cushion was back on. That cushion is what hides that. I don't think that's gonna fit with the new bumper. But I'm just gonna paint it black, man. This don't gotta be perfect. Ain't nobody gonna see this once the bumper's on. I prime it so it don't come off. Man, I'm too thick right there. It's dripping. Well, I don't care. They ain't gonna see that. That gotta be perfect. Then I hit that with the black. Yeah. It's gonna get chipped up with rocks and shit like that. Yeah, let that shit dry. What's that right there? You hear that? Where the fuck is my flashlight? One thing I don't like is the wild turkeys, man. Strong flashlight. Brought my flashlight in. I want to see what the fuck that is. That's a wild turkey. I leave my car like this. I go in. Oh, she's attacked my wife already. Whatever it is, it's deep. Deep. We got bears, all type of shit here, man. Different from living in the Bronx, being up here. All right, so it's starting to get dark. This is the bottom, my bumper. Look at that. And I didn't drop my car. I got my splitter first, then I dropped my car. You know what I mean? So that happened before I even dropped it. Anyway. Get a little pry tool. Get this up. Damn, I might be putting that back, man. I don't think that's gonna get in the way of the, well, I'm gonna see. I might be putting that back, man. But then I don't have to paint that other thing. That crash bar, whatever that is. Once you apply that, this thing lifts right up. Yeah, I don't mean to be jumping around, but I just figured I already got it off, so I got me some LEDs for the fog light. So these supposed to be no error, canvas, whatever. I know if there's an error, I'm gonna be tight, because I have these for a minute already. I don't know, man, I gotta give me somebody else. So, yeah, man. So those plugs are gonna be, I'm sorry, man. I'm just thinking to myself. So you gotta get the polarity right. So I'm gonna have to do it while the bumper's off. But, well, I just pull them out. But, I mean, once you got the bumper off, man, I know this ain't a video about the bumper, man, but, I mean, about the fog lights, but why not, man? Change your fog lights. Go LED. You're already in there. Wait. They got a blue thing around it. Does that gotta come off? Hold on. Give me a second. I need to figure that gotta come off. No, that shouldn't have to come off. That gotta get past the hole, but it's not getting past the hole. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. That gotta get in the hole. Oh, I'm starting it wrong. You gotta look at where it starts. So, sorry. get that in the hole. These wires like getting in my way. Let me snap this in. All right, so there's two big, one small. So you basically got to get it right. So I think it drops in like this. I think it drops in like this. No. You gotta find it. Oh, right there. And then just turn. I suck at putting them bows, right? That's it. My fog likes to change, y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna be psyched with that. And just to answer anybody's question, man, I can't focus. Those are H8s. So you want to get the H8 LED. H8 LED. H8 LED. I gotta do the headlight too. Probably gonna do it tomorrow before I put back the top of that bumper. All right, let me get back to doing this. Yo, I'm gonna be tight if those lights don't work. I'm gonna be tight. But they gonna work. They gonna work. All right, so I'm gonna put this flashlight. All right, so you don't need me to show you all this, but screw there, screw there, 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 there. Look for any other screws, but it's round like this. Oh shit, there's a screw in the emblem too? Yeah, oh. And there's a screw in the emblem. Oh shit. Never knew that. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, and I got the jump offs for this too. I just remember that. I gotta flip this thing over, figure out how I'm gonna change that grill also. I got the grill for the fog lights, which is fire. Fucking, I got towed one day because I had lent out my car and I got it back, and not even an hour later, my clutch went. So, and I wound up getting stuck. So the tow truck driver, this is to the tow hitch. The tow truck driver was working that out, and the first thing I said to him was, "Yo, don't break that. You need me to pull it out? I'll pull it out." He said, "No, I got it out." And I never looked at it, man. Yo, when I tried to put that shit back in, he had broke the door. So I put silicone on it, put it on. So if I need to rip it off, I can rip it off, you know? But it pisses me off, man. You're a tow truck driver. You don't even know how to fucking open up a tow hitch. All right, so I'm gonna remove those. Then you got clips. It looks like you got clips. So I'm assuming. Wait a minute. This is to this. This is to this. So do I gotta? Is that just sitting there? Oh, so do I have to remove this to get that bumper in? And then put that back? But I don't know, man. You know, I'm not gonna hold a gun, take all these out and do it. Do those screws for now, man, and I'll tell you what I find afterwards. All right, later, y'all. Now to what I'm looking at, that looks like it pushes out. So I thought I had to take that out and come up, but because of these right here, that pushes out. So then you're only taking out this, that, and yeah, 'cause I don't think you're gonna take out the bottom ones right there, because that's connected to this. He's gonna push out. So let me do that. Oh, and so you're gonna take out that one, and the two in there. Believe it or not, there's two in there. That's gonna suck, because I ain't got nothing that deep to go in there, do I? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, so according to the new grill, alright, we do take out the bottom ones. No, I'm probably better off going on goddamn YouTube and watching somebody's video than fucking make a video for that, but I'm stubborn, man. Like I said, man, I've been a mechanic for 22 years, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, two-cycle mechanic, but mechanic book got pride in what they do. You know what I mean? The last thing we want to do is run to YouTube. I'm not going to say I never did it, but like I said, the last thing that we want to do as mechanics. Alright, so it'd be better if I was working in the daylight. So I went with a flashlight. I looked in here. So I kind of looked in there before, and I didn't see those screws because it's dark. I got a flashlight now. Now I'm looking everywhere. So I already removed all the ones on the bottom. All right. And there was one on the middle, two on the middle, and then these right here on the very top. Once I get those, I should be able to push down on those clips and get it out. Man, I'm glad I had this flashlight, because I look, man, I didn't even see that, man. My eyes are getting bad, but anyway. All right, so this is definitely not the easiest thing I ever did. So, you see these clips right here? That clip. Now, these clips go into these holes right here. They go all the way through. I need two hands just to show you, man, because this shit is so crazy. Nobody really shows you how to get that out, because I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't wanting to go on YouTube, man, but I was having a problem with this shit, man. Nobody showed you. So basically, I need two hands, so I'm gonna hold this in my camera hand. Let me put it right here. So you're gonna wedge that. You're gonna wedge that like right over, right there. Get it pushed down, right? Then you're gonna come with a screwdriver and just pop out. And you gotta do that to every single one. Pop out, pop out, pop out, wedge it. So I can't give you an example because, yo, man, I had no choice but to do it. There's no way I could have showed you. So you're gonna be under it, like right here, and you know by the holes. You know by these holes. So you're gonna get on the inside. You're gonna go under it from the inside, just the way it is right now, right? And you're gonna go in between the grill and here and just pop out. And you're gonna hear a loud crack, like you broke something. You ain't breaking nothing, man. Just the clips freeing up. They was in there. So you go pop. You go to the next one. Pop. You know? Sorry, man. I gotta try to show you, but that's the best I could describe for you, man. You know what I mean? Anybody says they didn't have a problem pulling it out, they're full of crap, bro. They're full of crap because like, yo, bro, I do this, maybe not with Audi or whatever, but I do shit like this, man. You know what I mean? I had a problem, bro. All right, so let me just finish up what I'm doing. I'll get back to y'all. I got a few things to do. I gotta paint my bumper, all right, because I got the clear coat coming off. So there's a few other things I want to do before putting on this grill. And it's still not over for me because I still have to get this jerk off out. This bottom one, but I think this bottom one only pushes out. I don't know if there's a screw in there, but I'll let you know. Later, y'all. All right, last step, fog light grill. I could tell you better with it off because that's another one that I had to try to figure out myself. So the fog light grill is gonna stick out from these corners right here, all right? I'm gonna have to hit those in better, but I'll do it when it's on the car. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get the clip sticking through. So I broke that clip right there on that one right there. I broke it, but that's the other side right here. This is the first clip. It's the only clip that will be on the side. It's the only clip that will be on the side. And that would be going inwards, like towards the plate where the plate would be. All right, inwards. So this is for this side. And you're gonna push that one back and start pushing back. Start pushing down on these and popping them forward. This is a lot easier than the grill. Popping them forward, and these you're gonna push upwards. The bottom ones, you're gonna push upwards and just push, and they're gonna come right out. And not a great fit, man. Not a great fit. I got these from German Car Auto, man. You know, I'm not disappointed because all in all it looks nice, but this thing like did not fit like the original grill. So that's another thing that I'm gonna tell you when you're putting back your grill, right? So you remember how we had to pop out the grill? The grill's not gonna pop in the way it popped out. All right, so what you're gonna have to do is get it as far in as you can and start putting in the screws. Start putting in the screws, all right, the ones that are in here. I don't know if you can see them. This is on the inside. Am I hitting the screws, y'all? Yeah. Start putting in the screws, top and bottom, and then it'll pull it in. You know, but all in all, look hot. Absolutely look hot. So you're just gonna run everything in reverse. Everything you did pulling it off, you're gonna do it to put back on. All right. All right. Good luck, y'all. Peace. That right there is the finished product. It ain't come out bad too. It's just jazzy.